Hello! I'm Abby, as most of you should know by now. As you can tell, this is not my usual location. I'm in England for like 3 weeks, and this is my England setup. I'm gonna go. It's quite Christmassy. There's no Father Christmas here. Santa. You got like stockings and that. I have more of them than all over the house. More Christmassy stuff. So I thought, Christmas video, Christmas setup. I've been really stuck with what to film because it's Christmas week, but next week is what you got for Christmas, and then last week was tag week, and I was like, what to do I do? So I decided that I would do some Christmas questions and just talk about Christmas in general, I guess. So, as most of you should know, it is Christmas Eve today. I haven't been feeling very festive or Christmassy over the past, few weeks, really. I don't know, I feel like the least Christmassy I've ever felt. But now there's Christmas Eve, and it's leading up to it, and it's like tonight, tomorrow, I'm really excited. Like, I get like a little child. Like, my little cousin, who's nearly 3, she stayed like every year since she's been born. She stays in my house, and we all open presents the next day, like my whole family, like 30 of us. So it's always exciting and stuff. But Christmas Eve's really exciting when there's little children around, because I just get really excited, and I mean, I get super excited. Like, we go outside and we sprinkle reindeer dust, and then we leave stuff for Santa, and I don't know, it makes me really happy. So I'm super excited for tonight. I don't know about you. If you guys do anything special or different on Christmas Eve, put it in the comments below, because I would love to hear about that and know what you do. So, let's have some questions. What is your favourite Christmas film? Now, that's actually, I found that's a really hard question, because I love most Christmas films. Like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That is a classic. But Home Alone, I'm just a massive fan of Home Alone. But Elf, Will Ferrell is my god. If you've never watched some of these films, you need to. All of the Santa Clauses, Jack Frost, Love Actually, that's a classic one. Oh, I love every Christmas film. Arthur Christmas. Love Arthur. But I love so many of these films, I can't pick. I'm so stuck. Have you ever had a white Christmas? Yes, I have. I don't know how many. 3 years ago, I think that was the most recent one. 3 years ago, it snowed, and then for a few days it was really nice, and then it got really icy. And I live on my road. It's a private road, and it's cobbled. So wow, sorry for the bad lighting. It's cobbled, so it was completely full ice. It was amazing, and we were going outside, and we had not knives, but forks and stuff, and we were cutting out bits of ice, and it was super fun. Super fun! And we made a little bit of a snowman, but it wasn't that big because we didn't have enough snow to make a massive one. Where do you usually spend your holiday? Now, you see, I'm 16, and the past 16 years, every single year but one, I have spent Christmas in England. So we always come back because, for us, Christmas is a really big family event. We spend it together, and we have loads of fun, and we get together, and we open presents, and it's just a good time, you know. Sorry for the weird noises. It's just a really good time, and I enjoy myself, and everyone has fun, and all the kids. We're all big kids in my family, so it's always a great time. And everyone always comes to my house, so we all open presents. People stay over Christmas night and Christmas Eve. So it's super exciting. Favourite Christmas song? Well, my favourite Christmas song has to be Merry Christmas, Everybody, which is this. I'm going to play you a little bit because I don't want to get copyrighted. If you don't know what that song is, go search it. Merry Xmas, Everybody, or Merry Christmas, Everybody. It'll come up. Listen to it. What a jam. Honestly, it's a great tune. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? Okay. So, I know some families and stuff, they stay up till like midnight, and then they open a few presents, or some people open all their presents at midnight. I think it just depends on like families and stuff. Personally, I don't open. Well, that's a lie. I usually have like a gift on Christmas Eve, but it's usually like maybe like a DVD or pajamas, like Christmas pajamas, or something small. I never get like a big gift on Christmas Eve because like we leave that till early morning. So basically, the tradition in my family is so me, my mum, my dad, my nan, my grandma, my granddad, my auntie, my uncle, my cousin. They all stay here on Christmas Eve. So we wake up early. I wake up at 6 o'clock. Go in my mum and dad's room. We open my stocking, my mum's stocking, and then we wake up the rest of the family, and we go downstairs, and we'll open. I think we'll open now my cousin's presents first. So we sit and we open all her presents from Santa. So we open all them, and then we open all of my presents. And then I don't know. At about it's probably leading you up to about 7:15ish. So about 7:15, my whole family arrives. And I'm talking like 30 plus people in like my living room, and it's not that big. I'd show you, but it's a mess. So about 30 plus people, and we sit there and we open presents, but we open it like one by one, so it takes forever. We open everyone's presents, and we start about like maybe 7:30, and we finish at about 11. So that's a pretty like 3.5 hour task. So, but I wouldn't change it. Like honestly, is your Christmas tree real or fake? Well, my Christmas tree is fake. It's like a massive. I'd say it's a 10-foot tree. We've had the same tree since we've been in this house. So we've been in this house 8 years. So for the past 8 years, we've had this tree, and it's like massive, and it comes in different parts, and you've got to put it together. And we couldn't really put a real tree in the house because it'd just make a complete mess, and we won't be able to fit it through our door or anything. So, what is your all-time favorite holiday food or sweet treat? Okay, so personally, I don't eat turkey because I don't know, I just don't like it. I have chicken. But my personal favourite is stuffing. My mum and my mum and my grandma make literally, I kid you not, the best stuffing. And for the past, 5 years, I'd say, I've helped. So every Christmas Eve, we obviously stuff the turkey. We do all the foodie bits, obviously Christmas Eve for Christmas Day when we have our Christmas lunch. So I help stuff the chicken. Oh, stuffing is the bomb. I'm not even kidding you. If you don't eat it, you need to do that. Okay. What is the best Christmas gift you've ever received? Oh, that's a hard one. Like, for Christmas and stuff, I've received like my laptop, iPhones, my other laptop, camera. I think, was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago on Christmas, at the time, I was like completely obsessed with One Direction. Like, completely. And I got One Direction tickets. And because I lived where I live, and One Direction weren't coming there for like ages, and I'd loved them since like the very beginning. And like we were trying to see them here, like in the UK. But that timing didn't work either, so like we really struggled trying to get tickets, and I was like really sad and worried and like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to see them, never gonna be able to meet them. I never got to meet them, but I'm gonna be able to see them live, and I was obsessed and like I loved them so much, and I got tickets for Sydney, so I flew to Sydney, but I opened it and I got like a One Direction calendar, and I was already like psyched up about this like calendar, like 2013 One Direction calendar, great photos. I'm sat there. And she's like, look through it. So I'm like, why am I looking through it? So I'm looking through it, and I'm going through all the months. And then I got to like October. I can't remember 5th. I think October the 5th, was it? October the 5th was circled. And I was like, what? And then she was like, look at the back. And at the back there was like this big cardboard piece. And it said, we're going to see One Direction live in Sydney. And I was like, and I started crying. I was a mess. Okay, just a few more questions. Oh my god, what is this light doing? Usually I have like 2 lights that go there, but because I'm here, I don't. And instead we just got like light shining through there, light shining through there. See, now it's going dark. There's no winning in England. Okay, here's one. Are you a pro-present rapper or do you fail miserably? Okay, so I'm a good rapper if it's a square or like boxy shape. If it's anything round or like if you got me to rap this and it was all like that or something, I wouldn't be able to do that. It has to be like box shaped. Like every year I wrap my mum's presents from me and my dad. No. They're like a mess. Like under the tree. Okay, wait, let me see if I can find some. I just went looking and I couldn't find any. So, I think that's it for this week. I think so. We are trying to sort out our uploading problem, but it's sometimes an issue because we're all in different time zones at points. So it may upload on the right day in one person's time zone, but in the next person's it may be the day later. If that makes any sense to you whatsoever. Probably doesn't, but we're trying to fix it, and we apologise if videos are missing or they're coming out 2 on one day, or we are trying to sort it. Fast speed internet is always an issue, but hopefully over the next few weeks, maybe we can start 2015 fresh, new start, keeping to our weekly plan. Do not know what that was. Okay, so next week is... What is next week? Oh, it's like showing you what we got for Christmas. So, you'll be able to see what I got for Christmas next week, on Wednesday, which is New Year's Eve, I think. Yes, no, let me find out. I'm going to check, quickly, Abby, quickly. What is next week? Yes, this time next week is New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. Okay, so I'll see you on New Year's Eve. It's going to be a very busy day. I'm going to have to film before that. I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. I hope you get everything you asked for. And I hope to see you back next week. Check out all the other girls' private channels. Check out our Twitter, which is below. We're going to start using that more. Yeah. I will see you next week. Goodbye!